So
I put a Vikings logo on my window.
There we go. Well, when are we going to record? Or
It's been recording.
even better. Okay.
I had like a feeling in my stomach that we were recording. So.
That'd be a good highlight clip. So we're gonna record it.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Are we gonna have to put the little sensor over there?
Yeah. Just oh man.
Gonna put the,
All right. Well, then let's get semi-professional. All right. So, first,
professional.
yeah. See, I gotta slip it back to okay. First, being that you're hearing this impromptu yap session, so it has yap sesh, so it has the usual 3 + 1 older distinguished person, yours truly, and one thing that that you don't always get to see is with MK and Sydney, they're our marketing team making the magic, and you don't see same happening unless they put themselves on video. And so, their last appearance was at our career expo, right?
Mm-hmm. We asked students
right.
their career aspirations.
Yeah, and it was
to
truly inspiring.
Oh yeah, JM's was truly inspiring.
Yeah,
Become a billionaire, move to Cancun.
Yeah, but I would give Luke Bridges the one about warming up to his girlfriend.
Oh, that was sweet.
That was on the money.
That was sweet.
Thinking on his feet.
Slick.
Yep, and slick. Yes.
Yep,
indeed.
that was slick right
so
there.
Props to Luke. And then of course producer Jayson, he emerges from the shadows every once in a while to make an on-camera.
Only for the special episodes.
And you know what? Since you only emerge on certain episodes that are special, that makes you, by logic,
special.
Yes, indeed.
Needs.
All right.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you exactly why the career.
We've run past the PC stop sign. We had a couple speed bumps, and now we've.
I'll tell you why the Luke Johnson esports episode did so good. It's because I was there. Told him.
Smell you. Okay, so all right. So there, Jayson, known for his humility, along with his podcasting talents.
Jayson is truly humble.
Yes,
he's truly humble.
Try to be.
Yes. Oh gosh, now what else? We
got numbers.
We got numbers.
Yeah, we got numbers. Okay, So when was the last one? We did a Christmas break one, right?
Yep.
So from the Christmas break one, we'll go to December. We've actually seen an increase. Let's take a look. So we were at 39 subscribers in December 2023, and we hit 87 subscribers. That means that that's not just people on YouTube. This is people like literally subscribing on like Apple, Spotify, and things like that. So it's called an RAS. It's like a real or something advantage subscriber. I don't know. Right. It's basically people who get notifications and stuff like that. Our numbers are pretty good. So we're averaging 88. We're averaging 88 listens every episode, basically across all platforms. That was for our last 30 days. That's actually only +6 of what we were the last time. So
yeah, and Sydney MK.
Increase.
Here's a little resume tip that we went from like 20 to 80. Now you can say that you joined the marketing team and you've quadrupled the listenership for the Career Pathways podcast due to your marketing campaign. Don't have to get into it. We only have 87. That's it's just man, but boy, it's like gosh, they got some magic sauce going on here. Yeah,
really talented. Got some great skills here.
Yes, so there you have it. I had to throw some resume advice in there somehow. Any other metrics, producer Jayson?
Let's take a look. So our biggest episode of all time,
drum roll,
is the anthropology one with Dr. Librato. But our biggest one, let me take a look at this.
Isn't it Birkencrow?
No, that's on YouTube.
Oh.
So this is non-YouTube numbers. I can pull up the YouTube numbers. They're a little different. So if you want to count the YouTube numbers in with it, we probably have an extra 30 subscribers on top, or 25 subscribers on top of that. Plus, then views would it would be a lot more too. Our best episode since coming back from the break was the Dr. Connell episode.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
Yeah.
That was a really good episode.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
I loved that one.
Yeah, that was the. I think that was because with the YouTube Shorts, people got really upset about his border. About it, there was 2 comments on it that were really funny. They were like, "Oh, just because you talk about the border of a different country doesn't mean it has anything to do with the United States of America's border." And he was like, "Oh,
Nice.
mad," and I just
That's
hearted
funny.
it. I hearted it with the Career Pathways podcast thing. I hearted it and pinned it. I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, and he's
That's funny.
and that listener. Then now he's out on his lawn telling kids to get off it.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I definitely knew that. I knew that episode was gonna
Yeah.
kind of cause some issues. Regardless, well, he's a political science professor. He's gonna talk about politics.
Well, it was right at the time when that immigration bill was proposed.
Yeah.
It went to a fiery death, but it was just timely in terms of when we released it. But
Yeah.
what about the esports podcast?
That was second since the break.
Yeah.
That was second. And then Martell's was third. And then the Victoria Capic was fourth.
Yep.
So
Yeah. And then let's do a teaser.
Oh.
A teaser.
Ooh.
What exciting episodes we have in the queue, producer Jayson?
So from the time this one's coming out, let's see.
Yeah.
So Shulga's episode would have came out last week, going by this logic. So it would be Beal and then Bork.
Well, you get a little more. So we have Wesley Beal, our
Yeah.
professor of English, and so we talk all things liberal arts, and I get myself in a little bit of a pickle because we do this build a narrative for yourself, and I go completely blank, so you got to watch that. It's always good to watch Pat Lynch embarrass himself yet again. All right, and then we got Dustin Bork.
Yeah.
All things art.
He's really antsy to get his episode out. I was like, it's coming out.
Coolest-
April 1st.
Coolest guy on campus. What else?
So we got some big ones coming. We have the dean, right? We have the dean of the college.
Yeah, well, not.
Oh,
not-
before that, what other ones what are you thinking about then?
Don't
What
we
do
have Coach Douglas?
Yeah, we got
Coach Douglas
we got
too,
Coach
yeah.
Douglas.
That's
And
somewhere.
yeah.
That's somewhere in after this too.
Well, we got Chris Douglas, and so we talk all things football,
Mhm.
and he is. You've had a chance to spend any time with Coach Douglas?
I haven't talked to him very much, but I've talked with his wife some because whenever I'd work the football
Yeah.
games, she would always work the gate, and so we'd get to talk some.
That was such an easy interview because he's like, you just ask him a question and then you get, it's like,
Yeah.
it's just the perfect answer. And
Kind of how Bork was too.
yeah, and so that works out. And then we have Nicholas Patillo, and we're talking international education.
Mm.
And teaser on this one is that I asked Nicholas for all the places he's been here on the planet, and I think it would have been easier to just say, where haven't you been?
Where have you not traveled
Yeah.
to? It's kind of like with Dr. Roulier.
Yeah.
Where have you not been?
And the thing with Nicholas is that anytime somebody can tell you a story about getting stabbed by a witch doctor with a pair of scissors, you got me.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't in the podcast, but he got stabbed by a witch doctor, and then they gave him Vicodin or something like that.
Yeah.
And they OD'd him on Vicodin, so for 10 days he just remembers nothing.
And then, but we do have the story about this is a guy who's been actually
Bribed a border official.
well he was
Are we allowed to say that?
Well, we decided
it's in the pod. It's
yeah,
in the
we
pod,
we
yeah.
decided
Okay.
to say that on
But
the podcast.
he's been not exported, deported from
Yeah.
a country. Yeah,
He's been-
yeah.
he's a global
Yeah,
expert.
put him in a box and just
Where are we going?
Like
Back to America.
so yeah we got but and then you mentioned Roddick, so we talk all things economics.
Yeah.
So that was
That's coming right. That should have already came out the week before this one is getting released, because this one should be getting released during spring break. So.
yeah. Speaking of spring break, what's your
We'll be
plans?
here. We'll be here.
We play ball.
We
every
play
day.
over spring break.
I won't.
So,
Really?
yeah.
You're
Every
like
spring
home, or are you
Back
We're
and forth.
like here.
oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
at
because I
school.
know men's team, they're going to Florida, I guess, baseball.
Yeah.
So-
They get everything. They get lights on their field.
Yep. Okay.
We don't have lights on our field.
We don't have lights.
Isn't
But
it
the
a federal
baseball team
law
has
that
lights
they
on their
have to,
field.
for everything they give to the men, they have to give to the women?
Yeah, it should be that way.
We could technically file Title IX, I feel like.
Hello, this is now the airing of grievances part of the show.
Because I know our school.
We're gonna air our grievances like Seinfeld. We need to make this
But
like
I don't care.
Festivus. We're having Festivus early this year.
It's early. It's earliest.
Early Festivus.
All right.
We-
So lights. You don't get to travel.
They basically we get to split the baseball barn or
Yeah.
like baseball building or whatever.
Yeah.
but it's theirs.
Okay.
So we also don't have that. Let's see what else are we lacking on.
Don't worry, we'll have the dean on soon. So we'll bring this up.
We finally got a new tarp.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's too small, so it doesn't fit the field correctly. So that was unfortunate.
How? I won't ask how. So just a section plays in the rain. All right. So you guys are here playing how many games?
We have a home doubleheader on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
And then
JV. On
JV
Sunday.
is at Missouri West Plains on Sunday.
Yep.
Doubleheader.
Yes, and then we're off on Monday. Away doubleheader on Tuesday. Practice on Wednesday. Away JV doubleheader on Thursday. Practice on Friday.
And then games on
Away
Saturday.
away doubleheader at Hendricks on Saturday, and then a home JV doubleheader on that Sunday.
We're busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Glad I'm
Got a
not
lot
a
of-
softball
Well, it's because
player.
all the schools have like different spring breaks,
Yeah.
and so you can't just not play like for that 1 week because every school spring break is different,
Mhm.
and so
Okay.
we're used to it honestly because
Yeah.
you don't get a spring break when you enter the workforce.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
getting used to it now.
But speaking of spring break, producer Jayson, where might you be going, young
Yeah,
man?
where's Jayson headed to?
I'm going around the world. And no, I'm going to Poland, and then I got to go to London first. So
Just gonna go to London first.
yeah,
Just
we're
gonna
just
go
we're
London.
just gonna go to London
Yeah,
first.
you know,
I could
that's-
travel
Hey, we had to spend a lot of money to make this happen, but we got it to happen. So, yeah, we're going to London, part of the class, the Poland trip, multi-international finance management class. Roddick couldn't pick a shorter name to save his life, so that's just that's
how he
what it
rolls,
is.
yeah.
That's how it is. So, but yeah, no, he also was like. Yeah, he's like, I got good news and bad news. He goes, the good news, he literally tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, good news is you didn't get the lowest score on the test. That's what he told me on Monday at La Playitas. So
Did it? Was that? We didn't record that, did we?
no.
Yeah,
But that would have
the
been fun.
podcast. He was kind of
He was-
he was kind of
Hey, I got-
semi-grading his exam.
I got.
It would have been great online content, but
I don't think so. I don't think we need that on air ever.
So you're in London. You're
For
gonna
one
go-
day.
You're going to investigate Princess Kate and the.
Oh, I
and
hope
the,
so. No.
the whole illness.
Yeah,
So
apparently she's like, not like the
I'll check it
photograph
out.
and the picture and
Yeah.
stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
it's that's what they do. They try to make it seem like everything's fine. The US does that too. So
All right,
I mean,
so you got.
but yeah. So I have friends in the United Kingdom, so I'm gonna be like, they don't know I'm going, so I'm just gonna take a picture. I'm gonna be like, dang, this tower looks really weird, and it's just gonna be Big Ben, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if they're gonna freak out. And then we're going to Poland. Yeah, actually, I think we have to go to Germany, but we're not gonna see any of Germany because it's literally like a connecting flight.
All right.
So we're gonna be
But
in Munich or
you'll-
something like
but
that.
it'll be a stamp on the passport.
I guess, yeah. Technically, it
so
is.
you-
So I'll
so
be
you
like,
got
I
that.
was at Germany. Too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, look at and then what's kind of the activity and the now I heard the main thing in Poland is to keep John Michael Stasny
Yeah.
out
So
of jail. Is
so
that, kind
so
of the-
so
Keep JM out of jail.
so there's extra credit if John Michael doesn't get arrested, detained, or get in trouble at all during the Poland trip, we won't fail.
and I
but-
apologize if you ever do listen because he always feels targeted.
Oh yeah, he
It's like,
feels.
why me? Why
Yeah.
do they always bring me up? You
No.
know?
Yeah,
He commented on our on the last video that
Yeah.
I posted a little short clip about the Poland trip.
Yeah.
And Dr. Shulga said, "Yeah, I'm a little bit scared." And Jayson goes, "What? Why?" And he said, "Just a lot of responsibility, just making sure people don't get into trouble." And JM commented, "Me
Yep.
in trouble? Never." And I responded like from my personal
Yep.
account, like JM going international is never a
What?
good idea.
Yeah. It's peanut butter and chocolate, right? You know, it's
Oh.
no.
peanut. I'm Officer
Exactly.
Reese's. What happened?
So-
You are like the first person who I've ever met who is basically it's like peanut butter and chocolate don't belong together.
They do.
I don't think they do.
What?
Well, let's explore that. What?
Have you never seen the
there's a-
Family
there-
Guy clip?
Well, yeah, and there's a thing called Reese's peanut butter
Reese's
cup.
are gross. That's a hot take. Reese's are gross.
Okay, vote. Reese's. Yay or nay? What?
Yay.
Yay. Phew, okay.
Yay! I mean,
So
Reese's are gross.
what's
Okay,
gross
defend-
about them?
defend yourself.
Is it because they're so dry?
No.
Okay.
It's so I like hated peanut butter growing up.
all right.
And then it wasn't
That's
until
not a
I
good
was
start.
like a junior in high school
Right.
that I actually like had peanut butter and like
Yeah.
didn't want to like
Pearl.
Yes, essentially. Your words, not mine. And I can really only eat peanut butter with like fruit, just like apples and peanut butter.
Right.
Or I'll like put it in my smoothie, but like that's it. I cannot do
Oh no, spoonful and just eat it.
I can't
Yeah.
do it. It's I can't do it.
It's a
Like
snack.
I cannot do like chocolate and peanut butter. It's
Oh,
Could not be me.
I can't do it.
well, I'll have to come up with a new combination then to
I can't do
you know,
it.
to be.
You've never seen
MK
the
approved,
origin
you know?
of how Reese's peanut butter cups came to exist?
Mm-mm.
The two guys get into the car crash, and the one guy's drunk and he's holding the chocolate bar, and the other guy's drunk and he's holding the jar of peanut butter, and he dumps the chocolate. They crash and they hit each other. Boom, like that. The officer shows up. He goes, "I'm Officer Reese's. What happened here?" And tastes it and kills both of them. Steals the recipe.
Highly unlikely.
Wow.
No,
Good
that's
story.
the Family Guy.
That's
bit.
a very good story.
It is a good
Wow.
story.
So, all right, we'll have to come
What?
up with a new.
Let's dive into the topic of weird food combinations.
All right.
Let's dive into that topic. What's a weird? Do y'all have any weird food combos?
Let me think.
Maybe.
Oh, now you're scaring me.
I like okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever had huckleberries,
Yeah.
but I love huckleberries and I will eat huckleberries with just about anything. So my weird
Huh.
thing is huckleberries and bananas. A lot of people you can do like smoothies.
Mhm.
I've done a frappe before with banana, strawberry, and huckleberry, and everybody says it's like too sweet, like way too sweet, because huckleberries are already sweet, and then you add
Yeah.
bananas, which are even sweeter, and then you add that strawberry, which gets it even sweeter.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know. A lot of
So-
people hate that. I love that.
So sometimes my family will go out to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and their big thing is also like huckleberries, like huckleberry anything.
Yeah.
And I love huckleberry chocolate bars.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yes.
So
Absolutely phenomenal.
I've never heard it now. Like a global brand, Reese's with peanut butter and chocolate, nay, but you got
Nay.
this huckleberry
Huckleberry
chocolate.
Okay,
Huckleberry
I will
chocolate bars.
defend huckleberries
I
before I would defend
I'm
a
intrigued.
Reese's.
I've never had a huckleberry,
Mm.
so
I'll have
Sydney?
some. I'll have some like dry iced.
I think it is a huckleberry.
Whoa. It's okay. It's pretty niche. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny because this berry literally only grows in one tiny section of the whole world. Let alone, it's one tiny section in the United States, let alone then think about a
What
global
tiny
scale.
section?
It's Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana.
Oh, okay.
And the reason
you
why they
go.
grow is they have to grow in the Rocky Mountains.
Oh,
Because it has to be cold at night and
Yeah.
it has to be warm during the day when they grow.
all right.
And they also can withstand cold, which means you can put them in dry ice and then you take them out and they'll be perfectly fine.
Wow.
So a lot of people get them sent dry iced around the world for
Well,
people who like them.
Will students get a partial class credit for this podcast?
I
For
hope
this-
so.
This instruction.
Yeah, write
right
this
here?
down. There will be a test on Friday.
I was like,
You were thinking of like
the
the
things that you
honey.
pull apart.
yeah, they
and
pull apart and you
stuff.
like suck on it.
Honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Okay, weird. Here's I don't know if it's weird. Coke and coffee. Now it's Coca-Cola. Now, mind
Oh,
you. All right.
Pilk? Have you ever had Pilk?
What is that?
Pepsi milk?
Oh,
No,
that sounds awful.
that sounds truly nasty.
I've had it.
That sounds disgusting.
I got good news for you. It is disgusting, but a lot of people like it.
I like broccoli and mustard.
Now that's interesting.
I hate
That's a new
broccoli.
one.
I absolutely hate
That's a new
broccoli.
one.
How did you? Was it just that you?
I just really like mustard.
Okay,
Sydney does love her mustard.
she loves her mustard.
Much
He
more
does.
than ketchup. Like, I'd rather eat mustard than ketchup.
Yeah, I've never been a ketchup thing.
Sorry, I started thinking of
Is it ketchup or mustard?
what'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
I'm afraid to ask where that came from.
It's the SpongeBob movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. This youth culture. I'm running as fast as I can to stay pace. All
Let's
right.
see. What's a weird food combo I have? I've been told I like grapes with Nutella. I've been told that that's a weird food
I
combo.
like pineapple
Yeah.
with Nutella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told that my grapes and Nutella food
I can't
combo is a
stand
little
pineapple.
odd, but
What-
I'm not the biggest fan of pineapple
What-
either.
I
Uh,
like to eat it till my mouth gets sore.
cheddar cheese and applesauce.
Yes.
All right. We're finally
Yes.
simpatico. All
Yes.
right.
Mac
yeah.
and cheese and ketchup.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but it's okay.
All
Grilled
right. Yeah.
I forget that I love the combo of grilled cheese and ketchup.
Grilled cheese and ketchup.
I forget that I love that
I
combo.
will put honey mustard on just about anything.
Interesting.
Grilled cheese with pickles.
Okay, weird thing about that one with me. So
Yeah.
I hate pickles. I think they're
Yes.
absolutely awful.
How do you go to Chick-fil-A?
I just
take
I get
those gross
I get
things
an-
off.
The
I
last
get
time we
enough-
went to
I-
Chick-fil-A, I
Yeah.
ripped the pickles off. Remember that?
You did, yeah.
I hate
in Little
pickles.
Rock, right?
I hate
yeah.
that.
I get a number one with no pickles at American cheese.
There you go.
I don't go to
And-
Chick-fil-A enough to know that stuff.
And so what's weird about like the grilled cheese with pickles thing, I hate pickles.
Yep.
But like I'll like if the pickle comes on the side, this is kind of weird. I will take like the pickle juice and like put it on top of the grilled cheese, but not the actual pickle itself.
Whoa.
I really
Okay.
like a biscuit, sausage, mustard, and pickle.
All right.
Huh.
You got mustard in there. That's
That's-
I can't do pickles. I
That's a new one.
well.
So good.
Now, the obvious ones, like the big soft pretzels and mustard.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Pretzels are my favorite food in any shape,
I-
form, way they come.
there you go.
I love soft pretzels.
soft pretzels. Yep. And so
Mickey
you got-
pretzels at Disney World are my favorite. Disney
Okay,
snack.
let's explore mustard. What kind? You all mustard?
Yeah. I
Honey
love the
mustard?
spice.
Yeah, the real sweet stuff.
Mhm.
Then there's that there's like the what do you call the well then you got Grey Poupon, you know that.
I haven't tried that.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's
You're looking at the wrong person talking about mustard. I hate mustard.
there you go. I've just tried it. That's it's how would you describe Grey Poupon?
I
It's a-
don't eat mustard, so
Okay,
that's
it's,
not my thing.
It's kind of like it's not spicy, but it has it
Oh, I
yeah
really like
yeah
Ooh, like spicy mustard?
yeah
That sounds good.
yeah.
No.
No. No.
No. What's a condiment you hate?
Relish.
Shut up.
There you go.
Yeah. Relish is gross.
Relish is pretty bad.
I never got it. You know, it's just like
It's
that.
like German. It's
Yeah,
very German.
yeah.
It's like sauerkraut. It's like, come on, put
Oh, I
sauerkraut
love
on everything. And it's like, no, I'm good.
no.
Relish is the same way.
Relish is pretty
Okay,
bad.
it's not gonna touch my hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm weird about hot dogs, but I love putting mayonnaise on my hot dogs.
Oh, I love hot dogs.
I also love hot dogs.
When I used to work at my
Really?
I forget how good they are, and like
See-
anytime I have one, I'll get one from like a concession stand. I'm like, I forget how good these
Yeah.
are, but they're absolutely awful.
Oh wow.
I used to work at my local golf course, and we would do hot dogs for the guys, like the old guys, and they would get so mad that there was no relish that we started buying them relish. I would watch these guys get hot dogs, and they would take the jar of relish and
Yeah.
just scoop handfuls and put it on their hot dog. Couldn't even see the hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh.
full of relish,
That's
and I'm like,
awful.
it's like old people food or
Well,
something. I don't
it's,
know.
it's kind of that Chicago style,
Yeah.
you know, where that's where they put relish and onions, and they put all this stuff on their hot dog.
Ugh.
Chili dogs, though.
I don't like
Chili dogs
I
are
don't
pretty good.
like- I don't
Oh.
like chili.
I'm very picky about my chili. Like I pretty much only eat my mom's chili.
Oh, there you go.
Shout out Big Share.
Shout out to Share Bear. I got to meet Share Bear for the first time the other day.
Share Bear.
Yeah,
One of our, hopefully one of our listeners.
She does, doesn't she? Comments on
Oh,
She
right.
comments on all of our socials.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So,
Share Bear is loyal.
so please
makes
be
the
kind.
best chili.
Yeah. She makes the best chili. So, all right.
The only kind of chili that I will eat is the like white bean chicken chili.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is absolutely incredible. My
Yeah.
aunt makes the absolute best white bean chicken chili, and it's incredible.
I have a soft spot with chili dogs because growing up in Detroit, you'd have the Coney Islands.
Mhm.
And it was really funny. The Coney Islands were all run by all these different Greek families. How they became monopoly of Coney Islands, but my mom absolutely loved. And it's like one of those things. That would be an event for us to go and do a hangout. And she'd do the chili dogs, and yeah, that was just like her happy place. I have a quick dramatic change of subject. I did this in marketing class today. We were talking about like different brands. Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
I feel weird about any
Go on.
like water coming from a source that is not a bottle.
Yeah.
Like the water in a can and also the boxed water
Yeah.
is just, it's so wrong to me because like now obviously like I feel like Liquid Death doesn't seem like as weird because it's not like where you're sipping it from doesn't continually get soggy every time you drink out of it.
Right.
Now, I've tried the boxed water, and the water coming out of that is absolutely awful.
Yep.
It's so disgusting. I'm a water snob.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I'm very picky about water.
I am
I
also-
won't drink it from the sink. I
I won't
it.
drink water from the sink.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. Even if like I know that the tap water at my house is like clean and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but I won't do it. I can't
Yeah.
do it, and I don't know why.
Like this is hillbilly, but like on the farm, you have the ones that you like pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that tastes like rust.
Yeah.
I can't, if water tastes like that, I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Well
Yeah.
water. Yeah. That's what I always
Yeah.
called it. Yeah.
But yeah, Liquid Death is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea what it was, and one of my friends like pulled it out of her fridge, and I was like, "What on earth is that?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "It's water." And I was
Yeah.
like, "You're kidding me."
Right.
And she said, "No, it's water."
Yep.
And it's a very interesting marketing tactic because I feel like so when people are like out and about and stuff like that, whether they're at like a party or just like a social gathering, something like that, they feel like they have to have something in their hands
Right.
to feel like they belong in that social gathering.
Yes.
And so, especially if you're underage and you're like out and you can't have like an alcoholic beverage, I feel like the Liquid Death thing, like even if it's just like obviously it's just water, it makes the people who are underage and who can't drink or just like don't want to drink, it makes
Yeah.
them feel more socially accepted
Yep.
Is it
in the
flavored?
area. It's just I think
Yeah,
it's just
they
straight
have
water.
they got regular water, sparkling water,
No, that'd be fun.
iced tea, and then here's my favorite. They got like liquid IV, those
Yeah.
hydration. They have their own version called Death Dust.
Well, see, I always
And-
like
Huh.
when I think of Liquid Death, I would
Yeah.
think it would be an energy drink instead
Yeah.
of water. Like,
Right,
Don't pair
right.
it with water.
It is,
Yeah.
it is a great little, like, it is a fun little play on words, so Liquid Death.
Yeah,
Because it
Because
is.
water gives you life.
Well, no, because water also gives you death. Every single person who's ever drank water has died, so.
That's true. You can
You
you
can-
can
I'm-
overdose on water.
Yeah, and you
My-
can, if it's too cold, it can like freeze your brain.
I'm without words on that. That
The
everybody
Proverbs
who
of
drinks
Master
water-
Uwe.
Everybody who drinks
Uwe.
water has died.
Yes. Every single person who's drank water has died. Every single person who's breathed air has died. So does that mean air is toxic?
Apparently
It
so.
just takes
Yeah,
80
they're
years to kill you.
yeah. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
these comments are favorable, and if we always need show sponsors. So Liquid Death, if you're listening, yeah,
Sophie-
give us a call.
Sydney and I can get an NIL with Liquid Death.
Yeah, and they can give us lights on our field.
There you are. Yeah. Are there any NILs here on campus?
There's a couple students who have they're like an ambassador for a brand or like
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
mini brand or something like that. I don't think there's anybody on our team who's like an ambassador for.
But we have a
brands,
couple
but
athletes that are making
I
some kind of money.
I think so. There's a couple. I don't know if they still are, but I know there was one of the basketball players last year who's already graduated. But
Yeah.
I know that she was like a sponsor for some kind of like energy like gummy brand or something.
Oh, okay.
And then one of the guys on the golf team was like an ambassador for some like golf wear brand.
Yeah,
or,
golf
like a golf
golf
wear
is
brand or something.
golf is a little different. So that's how they've gotten around it for years. Is they'll be like, oh well, you can't make any money, but they'll be like, well, we'll just pay for you for all your clubs, all your repairs, all your stuff, all your fittings.
Yeah, you sponsored athletes.
Yeah, sponsored, but
Mm-hmm.
not give them any money, and that's how they got around it for a while. Now golfers at D1, I don't know, I don't follow it too much, but like when the NIL stuff, like the money thing came around, those golfers, they were like, we're gonna boycott until we get money like NFL players, and it was like, so now like I know what was her name? Something Rose. She plays on the LPGA now, but she was at Stanford and she was making like $4 million a year.
Well, that gymnast from LSU.
Livy Dunn.
That's like insane money.
She makes an insane amount.
Rizzing up baby
Angel
drunk.
Reese, yeah.
Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, an icon.
Oh,
there was no reason for her to go to the WNBA when she can make more money.
Exactly.
Do with our Highland marketing group, as far as the student team that we're putting together, would that be something for us to look into how to get NIL deals for athletes, or yay or
I think it'd be
or
tough.
nay?
I think it'd be tough also because with like Division III and everything like that, because there's also a lot more rules with Division III with NCAA Division III compared to D2 and D1.
Yeah.
And so because the main focus of Division III is academics and isn't just solely like for athletics because they don't give out scholarships.
Right.
And so I think trying to get NIL deals on campus for our athletes would be really, really difficult.
Yeah, and you're going to get into that gray area where it's going to be like, is it legal, is it not? And you have the NCAA knocking on your door.
Yeah.
So.
Something you don't want to do.
Yeah.
How are we doing for time?
It's 12:38.
Okay.
And we started at 12:02.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah. What?
I said word.
That I didn't even know.
Slay.
What?
Slay.
Slay.
Absolutely eating queen.
All right.
It's
Straight down.
All right.
Let's go through some Gen Z slang and see if Pat knows what it means.
Fire. Hit me. As the great Pat Benatar would say, hit me with your best shot.
Pull some up on your phone.
See, you guys don't even know it.
No,
you
I
gotta
know.
pull
Hold
some.
on. No,
yeah.
I know it's
Rizzing?
off the top of my head.
Riz.
What?
Riz.
Riz.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what this one was until a while
Can I
ago.
use it in a sentence?
Can you spell that, please?
Riz. R-I-Z-Z.
Okay, I'm going to shock you. You guys, it's a Gen Z slang for charisma.
You are correct.
Yes.
You ate with that.
You ate.
You're
Ate
close.
that.
I ate that, so that means I did very well. All right?
Wow.
You're going.
You're close. I don't know.
Oh, man. You
Obviously, slay. Slay
Slay's
was
a good
definitely a
one.
big thing
Slay.
when we were in middle school,
Yeah.
and then it went away because it got
Slay.
too cringy.
Yeah.
And then it started coming back, and I was like, why on earth is it coming back? I would never say that. And I say it all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing how much I
Oh,
say
man.
slay.
I say
And
girl and queen to like everybody.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if you're a man or a
everybody,
woman. They're like,
okay,
girl.
so on the team, anytime someone is like, hey, can you hand me that? We're like, yeah, girl. Or it's
Okay.
yeah,
like,
queen.
it's like, yeah, queen.
like-
Or it's someone's name and then girl. So it's like Sydney girl.
See?
Or it's like Anna
Okay.
girl, Sophie girl.
Really?
And then you
Okay.
like go to talk to people out in like the actual
Yeah.
world, and you're like, okay, Jayson girl, and you're like, oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember you said slay in one of our Mac marketing
Yeah.
meetings
I'm like, okay,
to
slay.
Mr. Taylor.
Or I'm really bad about saying, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Like to the calf people, they'll be like, I'm like, thanks, dude. I'm like,
Yep.
oh. Or like, thanks, dog. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Randy Jackson. Yeah.
I've seen some really funny videos. It's like now that Gen Z is entering the workforce, what is something you can expect to hear? And my
High key.
favorite one is like with the lawyers. And it's like now that Gen Z is becoming lawyers, what's something we can expect to
Yeah.
hear in the courtroom? And it's like, Your Honor, my witness just slayed. Or it's like, Your Honor, my client is just a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a girl.
I'm
just a girl.
I'm
but-
just a girl.
See, so I think I scared you guys off getting the first one right. So I'm gonna.
And then you also got 8 correctly.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
What about
Eating.
high key?
what?
High key.
High key.
Yeah. Low key, high key.
Oh, okay. This seems like a trap. So low. We said high key.
Yep.
Mhm, high key and low key.
Okay. Well, low key's the part of the Marvel comic universe. So we'll just. So we that bought
Shout
me
out
some
to
time.
Tom Hiddleston. If
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston is watching right now.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Played
so,
really good in Othello.
Okay. So. Oh, look at you getting highbrow on us. Is that high key?
No.
I forgot that you existed.
All right. I'm gonna give up. What's
High key is like the opposite of low key. So like when
He's like on the DL.
On
yeah,
the down low.
Yeah, on the DL, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Was on the
Yeah,
DL.
like when you want to keep something chill, you know, you're like, oh, that's low key cool, you know, like that. But then high key is like the opposite of that.
So
like
that-
you want to make it known.
Yeah.
So that's just going out and naming yourself on Yik Yak and just saying, here's what I'm gonna.
I will never name myself on Yik Yak. I don't
Go.
want an honorable mention. I don't want to know anybody's comments.
Yeah.
Sus.
Sus.
Yeah.
Oh man, now well, I was batting 500. I think I'm soon to be hitting 333. So let's see, sus. Sus. I'm just gonna say, make a big deal.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Oh
Do you know what the T is?
The T.
no,
Gossip.
Yeah.
the tea. Oh
It's
man,
like, oh my
okay.
gosh.
It's hot.
Like, oh my gosh, spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
It's like-
oh,
Like, tell the gossip. Like, let me know.
So that's like deets. Is that?
Yeah, give
Yeah.
me the deets.
Deets.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to. That's a minor recovery, but I'm sinking fast. All right.
Shooketh.
So, shooketh. He shooketh.
I love
Okay.
shooketh.
Shook.
Shooketh.
Shook. Both, I guess. They
Both,
mean the
yeah.
same thing.
Shooketh. No clue.
Shaking in my boots like I'm shooketh.
Oh.
It's like I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I would say shaking in my boots.
So you were shooketh with my first answer.
I
and
was
then-
shooketh
and
with
now,
your first answer. I
And
was
now,
shooketh.
and now you're definitely nay. Nay shooketh. Okay. I'm,
Nay, shooketh.
Going woke.
Yeah, because, well, that might be the obvious thing. Woke.
Yeah.
I really don't even know how to describe
I
woke.
don't use woke much.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of like when somebody says you're going woke, it's like
You're
You're-
getting a little sensitive over everything.
no, it's like okay, so going woke is like a lot of people describe it as like when you like agree with like stuff that like the government does. You'll be like, "Oh, you're becoming woke because you're
Oh,
agreeing with them
yeah.
because you're not going to you're anarchy, you're not going against the government."
Yeah.
The world is anarchy.
Yeah, sticking to the
Anarchy.
man. Okay.
Yeah.
Now is sketch still a word or
Yeah.
sketch
I say
still a thing?
sketch.
Yeah.
I say that's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
yeah.
sketchy. I don't really say sketch.
Because there was sketch, and then there's the other one drawn from my daughter, and this was like half of my conversations with her. Always was there was something that I'm being rando or random, you know. It was like, where'd that come from? And that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
Really.
Really? People,
Uh,
Say
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
I
either.
feel like, yeah, that was a rando.
All right,
I
so
don't say that.
so I'm Boomer Pat's back in his place where he belongs. All right, yeah, and so have it. So, just kind of wrapping up softball. Like how many games? I lost track. Like
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
okay,
I don't
so
remember off the top of my head.
yeah, so yeah, a lot, and then Jason's going to be out there,
Poland.
popping bottles with top models over in Europe. So he's.
I will
doing that
legally
thing.
be able to buy my first drink though, so that'd be cool.
I found out in class today that I guess it's like 18 or maybe no drinking. age
It's
limit
literally
in
like
Brazil.
can you see over the bar?
Yeah. The Brazilians were proud to point that out to me. So I was going to have.
Oh jeez.
There's again, being that I'm, why'd my daughter call me random? So you can see it just kind of comes up. So all right, well then that's all. Now none of you guys asked me what I'm doing on spring break.
What are you doing on spring break?
Oh, glad you asked. I'm actually devoting the entire week to getting Highland Road marketing put together. We got 3 external clients, 2 internal clients, one of them being KILT Studio.
Oh.
We need a website, we need social pages, and then I just need to just spend that time just, kind of really putting all this together. Got a student team put together, but now it's okay. Now we got to kind of create an organization because we are so lucky. We got 3 external clients, is all of them we've fallen in love with. I mean, they are just unique stories. Each of them do wonderful things, and so we're so now it's just we got to get our act together and try and help them, in terms of just get website, social media, and customers. So it's going to be it'll be my nerd form of enjoyment. So, who does the softball? It's not back to my random self. Who does the softball announcing for you guys? Do you have an announcer?
So the announcing kind of like ebbs and flows, but
Yeah.
Luke Bridges does our broadcast, does
Okay.
our live stream broadcast.
Okay. And another communications major.
hmm
Okay, yeah.
I do the JV broadcast.
There you go. But do you have like all the the great oh, there's a dinger, and all the
Well,
got
one
all
of the
this-
girls on the team yesterday during the JV game hit a home run.
Yeah.
And I literally said, "Oh, that's hit deep to left, and it's going. It's out of here!"
Yes.
And-
All right. Yeah. Do you give everybody nicknames? That come to the plate and.
Not like weird nicknames, but I sometimes will call them by like the team nickname that we give them.
Yeah. All right. Because I remember last year, Abigail Smithson, she did a few of the broadcasts, I think, and invited me over to list, just to kind of hear her out. I just never qualified. I'd love to, I think I'd only make it one game and then they'd banish me. But, that's a other thing. All right. Well, let's sign off. So.
Oh, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah, your name and goodbye.
My name's MK, and peace out. You probably won't see me for a while, but just know I'm on the socials.
My name is Sydney. Goodbye.
I'm Jayson. Bye.
And I'm Pat Lynch. And with that, thank you for Yap Sesh
Yeah, we'll call this a Yap Sesh. It's definitely been a Yap Sesh.
or something like that. A reasonable facsimile thereof. But thank you again for listening to the Career Pathways podcast. I can't end any Career Pathways podcast closure without asking producer Jayson just for the important facts. Where can you find the Career Pathways podcast?
You can find it everywhere. You can find it 99.97% of platforms. It's the same number of percentage of germs that get killed with Germ-X. So
There
Follow
you.
us on social medias on TikTok and Instagram
Yes.
and Facebook at Career Pathways Pod.
it's in the description.
All
in the
right.
description.
So everyone, take care. Goodbye.
Bye. Love you.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Lyon College and by KILT Studios.